comes Blondie flying in on her broom.
We just closed down fucking Bourbon Street yesterday.
Is this running?
It is running.
We were supposed to come home tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, a way more serious Good Morning Monday.
Hey,
So
it's
we might,
serious,
yeah.
man. You can't get bread, you can't get toilet paper.
People
It's
are in a
serious.
panic.
It's serious.
Well, and
Even if
I still
even
say,
if
how
there's
much are people
nothing.
shitting?
Well,
I
my
still find that the strangest thing.
they don't know that if they don't have toilet paper, they can actually cut their towels,
right.
wash them after they've used them. They don't know that. They don't even, it doesn't even come into their brain.
Just makes them feel good.
Then he went to CVS to get hydrogen peroxide, which there was absolutely no hydrogen peroxide. He went to the next CVS, absolutely no hydrogen peroxide. He drove to the other side of town, found hydrogen peroxide, and they told him he could only buy one. He said, "What are people needing hydrogen peroxide for?"
Well, that's the thing.
What?
I don't know.
Why do we need to be stocking up on hydrogen peroxide right now?
The president of France, because he has said, like, stay home, and Parisians are out doing exactly what they want, and he was like furious of like, am I going to have to put you in lockdown? Like, you can't all be at the park. Sorry.
Right. But this is an example of crying wolf. That everything in the media is such high drama all the time. Then when it actually is high drama, nobody believes it.
Right.
Yep.
It's not the people's fault that
No.
they don't take things serious. How many things have we heard that are like
Right.
over
Exaggerated.
Right.
But
We're all
the world is
interconnected.
flat.
Yes.
Yeah. But I do think this. You got to trust and not create mass hysteria and move forward.
I agree, and I think part of that is if you can, like, self-isolate more often than, I do. I feel for people who have got their kids home, who if they don't go to work,
Can't pay
they're
their
not
bills.
they're not getting paid,
Right.
and it was done so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You have 24 hours to figure out what you're going to do with your child.
Right.
Sometimes how ill prepared we all can be in this country, thinking we're untouchable.
Right.
Did you watch the debates?
No, I was asleep.
I did not watch the debates. We were watching some dumb movie, and I went to bed.
Well,
But I had vodka at 2 o'clock, so I was ready to go to bed. Will was like, "Look at you, Mom. It's 2:30. It's better than yesterday." Or no, it was 12:30, and he goes, "Look at you, better than earlier than yesterday." I said, "No, yesterday was 11:30." Will. He goes, "I thought you said it was 2 o'clock." I was like, "I lied."
Time doesn't matter when you're quarantined.
I was like,
What does
I
it
said,
matter?
like, what the hell else are we gonna
If you
do?
get up at 4 in the morning,
oh my gosh.
by 2 o'clock it's like almost bedtime unless you find something to do while you're staring at your. I mean, I planted all my plants. That was good.
In the last 2 weeks, I've bought more food than I have ever.
Right.
You may not eat meat every single day.
Nope. I ate meat last night for the first time, and that's not true. I had fish on Friday night because I had sushi. But I had chicken for the first time in a week since I ate it here with you.
Yeah.
That was the last
Ken
time I ate
said,
it.
because I made pizza on Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? And Ken was like, "I think I have gluten allergies. I'm so sick from the," which I said to him, "What do you want for dinner? These are your options." And he was like, "Eh." And I said, "Well, I can make pizza, but you're not supposed to have pizza." "Well, let's have pizza." And then the next day he was like, "This could be a hard time to go carb free because if we get quarantined, it's all you're going to be able to eat."
Remember the popcorn diet?
I do now that you say it.
He was on it.
Yeah. See, here I go, touching my face.
It's hard not to.
It
It's
really
hard
is.
not to.
Did you see in the Hillary thing when she talked about Bernie Sanders?
So,
what did she
so
say?
Biden
She
said
talked
he's
about
picking a
more-
woman. Do you think it's Elizabeth Warren or you think it's Hillary?
He's not picking Hillary.
No.
She's
You
not
think
even. She's not in it. She
Can't be an option? Dugan thought it was Hillary. I was like, I don't think he can
I
be.
think Hillary would say, "Go fuck yourself," because I think she wanted to be president.
Yeah.
Really badly, and
Yeah.
she should have been president, in my opinion. She fell in love with a man who wanted to be a politician, and
Right.
she followed his dream. And then she
And she
realized
compromised a
I'm-
lot of her own in the
That's
process.
right, and she realized I'm goddamn good at this, and people loved her, and then they hated her, and then they loved her.
Right.
I mean, I think when
Oh.
I watch this, I go, that woman has more strength. She could debate him in that. I was like, I would have punched him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have kicked him in the shit. I would have acted like an immature person and just started to scream at him. And she kept it together.
That's a deterrent in your life. Just so you know.
Has been
That's
what?
a deterrent in your life. even not being Hillary up to this point, just so that you know. The kicking and the screaming and the losing your shit every once in a while has not helped you. But that's okay.
I wouldn't be able to.
Right.
I know, it really
completely-
takes a
and
lot of self-control. It does.
Well,
From
you have
both
to be
of them.
smarter than the other person.
Yes.
Like, it's
and
a
you can't
brain
have,
thing.
you can't, it's like, dealing with an animal
Right.
or dealing with a
Right.
child and a problem. You
Oh,
can't have emotion.
It's a knowing,
Yeah.
right? That isn't going to help you to get where you want to be. And I do think part of the problem, and this is her problem. This is what I thought about watching it. Is
I didn't
if
see
you
it,
do
unfortunately.
not want to be vulnerable in your life, then you are not going to get where you want to be. I don't care how smart you are. And she's an example of that. If you cannot be vulnerable with the world, if she had
Which
acted,
is why everybody said she was unapproachable.
right, if she had acted like she did in the film,
Yes.
she probably would have become president. But because she was so controlled with everything,
There
look
is a
at Trump.
vulnerability.
He doesn't have a guard up. He fucking lets it all hang out. It's she could
Well,
have changed that. She
right.
could have personally, if she was brave enough, she could have changed that. But she's so scarred
Yeah,
from her experiences that
yeah.
she
And
got more and
understandably,
more
yeah.
unapproachable
Right.
in
So-
that way.
I think he might pick Amy Klobuchar because she was just more liked
Yeah.
in the polls than Elizabeth.
I hope
Warren,
it's not
Which
Elizabeth
I
Warren.
think she's a smart woman. I think Elizabeth Warren is a smart woman,
She's too shady for me.
But
she's
I-
too fake.
but I do think he would pick Amy
She's-
Klobuchar
She just
or maybe
frightening.
Kamala Harris.
Maybe.
Did Bernie say who he would pick?
No. Oh my god, they were literally almost ready to.
Kyle sent me a
Dude
text
goes,
and said,
"Oh
"Are
my
you
gosh,
watching
don't
this?"
they look like roosters? They look like roosters." And Biden's face.
Did he bumble a lot? He gets bumbly.
he got flustered.
Yeah.
But
But if there was someone else who had a brain up there, they could contradict his
Absolutely.
facts, but probably make him
Biden
look like a
can't.
dipshit.
unfortunately,
I mean, Anderson Cooper kind of made him look like a dipshit, and he's not.
Will is a huge proponent, my Will, of a three-party system.
It's so
He
bad.
said he goes, a two-party system doesn't work. And he quotes, I don't know, George Washington or Thomas Jefferson or somebody. You need three. You really do. You need the balance of a triangle.
"Yep,
here we go. Here's the
here
triangle.
it is, keeping things
Because
in
only
check."
having one or the other to choose from is not helpful.
Yeah, and we all have a different perspective.
Especially in this moment.
Oh my gosh, no kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people are afraid. That's why this country is based on fear. The media is run by fear. It's all fear, and people buy into it. And that's that. And that's why, again, with the coronavirus, people don't know what's the truth. 'Cause days.
But my nephew had to leave Fordham University, and he's in his last semester of his senior year. And he's a great writer, and so he wrote for the Fordham paper, whatever. And so on Facebook, I read his article, and because I didn't have a go off to college experience like lots of other people did, it never dawned on me the thought, especially it'll suck if high schoolers don't have their high school graduation. But I really thought about, because I'm like, at least if you're high school graduation, you're moving on to
Right.
college or something, you've got a beginning to look forward to.
Yeah. Did
That's
you go
it. His
Did
thing
you
is
go to
that-
your commencement when
Right.
you graduated at Eastern?
Yes, I did. It was one of the proudest days of my life.
Oh my
I
God.
went.
I didn't go.
I went. My parents went, and William went.
Right. But just all of it. Sports.
Oh, it's
all of it.
terrible.
I mean,
Yeah, it's sad, and I
Yeah.
didn't think about now. What do you do? Just
Right.
start
I know,
looking
Harry-
for a job.
My dad
Harry's
was saying,
graduating.
whoever the
Yeah.
girl is that was about to reach 1,000 points in her high school career, it'll never happen. She's 5 points away from 1,000 point. It's sad.
Well, weddings. I mean, what will Heidi do?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know what Heidi's
Molly's
gonna
is
do. She's
May
a weekend
28th.
before my
Oh.
dad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my dad's got 65 people, and the limit is
Limit
maybe
is today 50.
Yeah. But
I mean, who knows? I mean, I hate
Because
to be
I think-
negative.
right.
You use hand sanitizer until you get to the event. What are you going to do? Use hand
You
sanitizer the
use
entire
hand
time?
sanitizer until you've had too many vodka tonics and you don't give a shit. Then you wake
That's
up in
what
the morning
happened.
and go, who
I
did I
did.
touch and kiss and what happened?
I didn't kiss anybody with my... I didn't. I haven't
I'm just
been-
saying.
No, I know, but but it is the truth.
I don't mean make-out sessions. I just
No.
mean
Bye. Have a
bye,
good night. Yeah.
nice to see you, hug.
Yeah.
You don't fucking
Oh.
know what the hell you did after your freaking 5th vodka tonic. Nobody knows.
True point.
You just hope the vodka kept you sanitized.
Yeah, in your mouth.
Aren't these cute? They're little stitches.
Yeah.
Aren't these
And they
sweet?
say love.
I know. Kenny brings me my coffee and this every morning. It says love. So thanks, babe. Well,
All right.
hope to see you guys next Monday. Room to change.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, or subscribe and like. What do we still
We
don't
never know.
But look at, there's hope.